And we're back again with more puppy pot and chill silliness. I'm here with my buddy Munch, and I have my bowl loaded. I already took a hit out of it. I'll show it to you, but it looks bad. Yeah. And, you know, I really did think that, when I heard Trump was not going to make it to office again, and this is, you know, November, I was thinking, well, things are going to settle down. Without the Trump bump and all the Trump hatement, I really did think that it would settle down. I didn't think the riots would quit, and they didn't. But I thought the news would settle down a little bit without the orange man bad story that they could run every day. I thought that they would settle down a little bit. Well, what they ended up doing was, because their ratings started plummeting, they started grabbing any news they could get, whether it was real or not. They would run it anyway, and then if it was fake news, they'd come back the next day with a little blurb saying it wasn't real, but by then the damage is done. They already spread a lie, fake news. But yeah, it didn't slow down at all. I mean, they like, I gotta hand it to them. None of them want to lose their job. They are all crushing in some time as far as trying to keep their business alive. And right now, they're literally doing it by still pulling it off Trump. Hydrate, like Stephen Aldridge, my buddy, says in Sessions. Hey! Shout out to Eric Scanlon, Lisa Sonntag, Elizabeth Wilson. Thank you guys. You guys have always been there for me. I love you. Yeah. Apparently, we're going to keep up this neck brace speed and keep pumping out news about Trump, because people like CNN can't seem to get enough of him. Even though they say they hate him, they report something on him almost every fucking day. They hate him so bad they got to talk about him every day. Whatever. Alright, Puppy Pot and Chill number 609. Voter ID laws are racist according to the Democratic left, mostly the white people, Biden included, saying that that particular minority is not smart enough to figure out how to use the internet to find a place to get an ID, or they're even smart enough to figure out how to go down and get an ID. So all these virtue signaling, ignorant, white, fucking Democratic left, I mean, they're all saying that voter IDs are racist and they should be made illegal. Well, then these people went down the street. When I say down the street, it's figuratively. They went to a different part of town where it was predominantly black, and they asked black people what they thought about these answers. And they said it was, I think it was ludicrous or something like that. Totally ignorant. Of course they know how to use the internet. Why wouldn't they? They're human. They know how to, everybody knows how to use the fucking internet. Go down and get an ID. We all know where the DMV is. We all know how to get a driver's license. To insinuate that one set of people don't is racist as fuck. But whatever, don't listen to me. I'm the one out there saying that we need to be treated equally, and I'm spreading the news rather equally here. Not pointing out any one person saying they're good or bad, but I am giving you the facts so that you can come to your own conclusion. And that's what I'd like you to do, is do some critical thinking. Find out for yourself what the truth is. By the way, Texas was not the only state to go full open. There's at least one other one, and there's a plethora of other states that dropped a fuck ton of laws. Now, the only states you heard about were the red states. But there's a lot of blue states that dropped a bunch of laws, and they quietly snuck it by everybody. Well, that way it mitigates backlash. You know, they don't have to come up with a bunch more lies to cover what they're doing. But just so you know, Texas was not the only state to do this. There's a lot of others. They're just not being reported on. Once again, the media is deciding what you should and shouldn't know. Oh, by the way, take a hit. Which is bullshit. Just tell you the fucking what's going on out there, and then let you decide what is really happening. Become a critical thinker. Come to your own conclusions. I know that sounds radical and wild, but grab onto your butt cheeks, folks, and hang on. In today's PC culture, one actually may get the opportunity to say, and I'm going to do air quotes here, a male with a penis. Versus a male without a penis. Pelosi says Biden is simply an instrument to their power. She doesn't see him as a president. She just sees him as a simple tool. To get hit to work, she just says, open Biden, like open sesame. There's a video of her saying this. This is the idiocracy that we're stuck with. You know, Idiocracy, when it came out, was a funny movie. I didn't think it'd become the goddamn fucking rule book. Republicans want to read the $1.9 trillion bill that the Democrats put forth. And the Democrats say that just by reading the bill, you're killing people. Just by reading the bill, they're killing people? What about the months that the Democrats fucking stonewalled and drugged their feet and didn't give the fucking people the money for their stimulus? And they just fucking flat out lied about it. What about those? What about that time? Is that different? That time must be okay. It was okay to not give the people money during that time. See, it was okay then. They just didn't tell us. They didn't let us know that it was okay to do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A child found wandering, lost in the desert, was taken to an ICE facility and given emergency treatment in an attempt to save the child's life. But sadly, even though there is tremendous effort through the doctors and nurses, they were unable to save the child's life. Now, the Democrats are saying that Republicans killed this young child, which is just dumb as fuck. Who would do that? Nobody. The Republicans tried to say ICE tried to save the child. Okay? If you are actually dumb enough to say that they killed this child, there's no hope for you. You're too dumb. Just click off now and go away. All right? There's a problem, and Biden's not handling it. He said he wanted to open the southern border and let people in, but he can't do that. We can't even handle the people we have in America now with a pandemic going on now. But he's not stopping it, which leads to these fucking people and these children who came up alone with no parents, some of them, no guardians, no adults. They're out there wandering in the fucking desert alone, freezing to death, at the will of the elements. This is the dangerous. This is what's dangerous about it. This is what's bad. But they're not going to say that. They're going to say that the ICE people are bad. The bad ICE. The stormtroopers. No. Biden is the one. Again, killing these people. Saying, come on up. But then they can't get across the border. So they end up wandering in a desert, lost, freezing. Fighting the elements. Dying. In reality, ICE tried to save their life. They're trying to. Republicans are doing everything they can. And the Democrats are just screwing them every turn. The Democrats are the ones that are killing these fucking immigrants, not the Republicans. Republicans are trying at least. And they're actually not even trying. Republicans are about the most spineless, worthless piles of shit. Jen Psaki said that people were acting like Neanderthals. Not people are Neanderthals or people are thinking like Neanderthals. People were acting like Neanderthals. There's a big difference. She said we need to get it straight. Well, okay there, Miss Psaki. I'm glad you got that straight. I mean, I'm glad that the president thinks we're not true Neanderthals, just partial Neanderthals with our Neanderthal thinking. Fuck you. Critical thinking scares you because you don't understand it. Another good hit. Alright, I think I'm going to shut this down. I've already ran over. I wanted to do it another 10-minute or less segment, but I blew it. Let's take another hit, though. And always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not 21 in a state where it's legal, just don't do it. Let's be smart stoners. Also, don't listen to me. I'm a stoner. Why would you listen to a stoner? However, if I said something that did intrigue you, by all means, go look it up for yourself. Find out for yourself what you think the truth is. Because in the end, that's all that really matters. Is what you think the truth is. Alright? And I hopefully got you interested in something enough that you look it up. If you look up just one thing a day, you're going to be doing good. Hell, who knows? It may even lead you into looking up 2 things a day. That's what I want you to do. I want you to learn. But don't listen to me. Even I have my agenda. My agenda is to try to get news to you as honestly as possible. Granted, that's not what the other people are doing with their agendas, but just know that they have agendas that aren't as nice as mine. Let's just put it that way. Alright. You can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. Woo! If you are smoking with me, I hope you're choking with me. I got high as fuck, y'all. Peace. Stay high, bitches.